Assalamualaikum, dear students and viewers. Welcome to my YouTube channel. Watch, share, like and comments videos, and don't forget to subscribe channel. Dear students, today my lecture is about Physics 11, chapter number 1, that is about measurements, and topic is scientific notation and conventions for indicating units. Dear students, today you will learn about scientific notation. What is scientific notation? How we write numbers in scientific notation, and conventions for indicating units. What are principles for writing units? Let's start our lecture. First we discuss scientific notation. Notation means to write something or numbers. Scientific notation means to write numbers scientifically. Dear students, scientific notation second name is standard notation. Scientists want to uniform things. If someone write numbers without power of tens and some writes number in power of 10, that is, if different people write numbers in different ways, then it is confusing. To eliminate this confusion, standard notation or scientific notation should be adopted. Let us define what is scientific notation. Scientific notation is a method to express numbers in terms of power of 10 multiplied by a number between 0 and 10. If you write number in scientific notation, two conditions should be fulfilled. For this, let us take an example. That is an example. It is written in standard form. First condition is that this decimal point should be after first non-zero digit. Decimal should be after first non-zero digit. And second condition is there must be some suitable power of 10. That is a second condition. So there are two conditions for scientific notation to write a number in scientific notation. If we write number in scientific notation, these two conditions should be fulfilled. To clear the concept, let us take different examples. Example number 1 is that write 645.7 in scientific notation. According to first condition, this decimal should be after first non-zero digits. So this decimal should be here. In this example, the decimal is after 3 digits, so we move decimal. For moving decimal, two things should be remembered. If we move decimal from right to left, then we multiply 10 raised to the power positive number of moving digits, and if we move decimal from left to right, then we multiply 10 raised to the power minus number of moving digits. In this example, we move decimal from right to left, from right to left. So we multiply by 10 raised to the power 2 because we move this decimal 2 digit, and we write this number in scientific notation as 6.457 into 10 raised to the power 2. Here the condition of scientific notation are fulfilled. Let us take another example. Example number 2. In this example, decimal is here, but according to condition, this decimal should be here. So we move decimal 2 digit from left to right. So we multiply by 10 raised to the power minus number of moving digits. We write this number in scientific notation as 5.7 into 10 raised to the power minus 3. because we move decimal 3 digit from left to right. Let's take another example. Example number 3. In this example, second condition is fulfilled, that is multiplied by 10 raised to power 3. But according to first condition, decimal should be here. In this example, decimal is here. We move decimal from here to here. We move decimal 2 digits from right to left. So we write this number in scientific notation as 5.37 multiplied by 10 raised to power positive 2, because we move decimal 2 digits from right to left, and we solve it. 5.37 into 10 raised to power, it should be minus 3 plus 2, and it will be equal to 5.37 into 10 raised to power minus 1. That will be its scientific notation. Let us take another example. .65 we want to write in scientific notation. Dear students, first condition is fulfilled because decimal point is after first non-zero digit. So we write it as 3.65, and for second condition we write as 10 raised to power 0. Dear students, 10 raised to power 0 mean 1. If we multiply 1 by 3.65, that will remain 3.65. There is no effect on this. So for scientific notation, two conditions are fulfilled to write this number in scientific notation. Let us take another example. In this example, decimal point is here. According to first condition, this decimal point should be here. So we move this decimal point 2 digits from right to left. So we write this number in scientific notation as 3.37 4 6 into 10 raised की पावर 2. That is its scientific notation form. Dear students, we solved different examples to clear the concept of scientific notation. I hope that the concept of scientific notation will be clear. Dear students, next we discuss conventions for indicating units. What do you mean by conventions? Conventions are basic principles that should be remembered to write units. So the first principle or convention is full name of unit. If we write a unit with full name, for example, we write a unit of force 5 Newton, and we write first as 5 Newton. We write full name of unit and we write as 5 Newton. Dear students, here we write the initial letter capital, but here we write the initial letter small. That is correct convention. That is wrong convention. If we write full name of unit, then we write initial letter small letter. In this example, this Newton is representing the name of the scientist, and in this Newton is representing the unit. Let us take another example. If we write 5 joule like this, and like this, then what will be correct? That will be correct and that will be wrong, because first initial letter is starting from small letter. So that is the first principle. If we write full name of unit, then we write small letter. Other convention is that capital or uppercase. If we write unit like this, 3.5 Newton, and we write this, like this, 3.5 Newton, then it will be wrong and it will be correct. It means if we write symbol, then it will be capital. Next principle or convention is that plurals cannot affect the symbols. Dear students, if we write 1 Newton like this and write 5 Newton like this, then it will be wrong. We write this 5 Newton, not newtons. So plural cannot affect the symbol. Next convention is about space. There is always space between numerical value and unit. If we write a unit like this, 3, 4, 5 Newton, and 3, 4, 5 Newton. That will be correct. That is, there will be space between numerical value and unit. Next convention is space between two base unit. There is always a space between two base units. For example, if we write like this, 41 kilogram meter per second square, that will be incorrect. Its correct form will be 41 kilogram meter per second square. That is, there should be a space between two base units. Let us take other convention, space between base and derived units. There should be also space between base and derived unit. For example, if we write 35 Newton meter like this, that will be wrong. If we write like this, 30 Newton meter, that will be correct. That is, there should be space between base and derived units. Let us take another principle or convention. Space between prefix and unit. There should be no space between prefix and unit. If we write like this, millisecond. Milli is a prefix and second is a unit. It will be correct. And if we write like this, milli, then space and second, that will be wrong. That is, there should be no space between prefix and unit. Let us take another principle, that is multiple prefixes. Dear students, multiple prefixes are not allowed. For example, if we write 3 micrometer or second, that will be wrong. That is, we cannot write prefixes double. We can write instead of this 3 picometer. Let us discuss another principle or convention, that is power applies to whole multiples. If we write this 4 multiplied by 10 raised की power 4 whole square, then we write it as we take 1 here, that will be 1 multiplied by 10 raised की power 8, and we write here also, we remove it, one into 10 raised की power 3 meter whole square, then we write it as 1 into 10 raised की power 6 meter square. That is, power should be applied to the whole multiples. And last convention is that measurements in practical world. If we measurement in practical work, we should use the most convenient units, and then all measurements should be converted to the appropriate SI base units. Dear students, these are the conventions for indicating units. Dear students, I hope that you have learned about scientific notation, that is, what is scientific notation, how we write number in scientific notation form, and what are the principles that should be remembered for writing units. Thanks for watching.